So, for the next speech, please welcome to the stage our next speaker, Dr. Garo Armen, philanthropist who is the founder and chairman of the Children of Armenia Fund, co-founder and CEO of Agenis Biotechnology Company. Dr. Armen, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Once again, welcome to the historic and beautiful city of Yerevan. As you know, Yerevan hosts the people of Armenia. And Armenians are one of the oldest cultures, the oldest civilizations in the world. And I say they represent resilience, innovation, and collaborativeness. And I think that is a very smooth transition to what members of the SIOP are doing in their mission to cure children's cancers today. Now, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on where we are with the reality of what has been accomplished so far with children's cancers and what lies ahead. It was over 60 years ago when a very courageous man named Emil Frederick decided to do at the time what many called was a crazy idea. But it was a logical idea. And he had the courage to implement it at a time when regulation was very different than what it is today. And he had the courage to combine things that he thought were the logical things to do. And that paved the road to what has been accomplished today, namely about 90% of children's lymphomas and leukemias are cured. 90%. Unfortunately, we cannot say the same for solid tumors, which are a big challenge, not just for pediatric tumors, but also for adult tumors. And in order for us to be able to conquer solid tumors, we need to show the same courage that Emil Frederick did nearly 60 years ago. The same courage. And what that is we need to make sure that logic and what is right to do trumps process. And I don't mean we need to ignore process, but process has to be driving what is logical and what is right to do. And of course, what's logical and what is right to do today is driven by the fact that 60 years later, we have many more reagents to work with. We have a lot more knowledge about cancer and medicine that existed 60 years ago. And what Emil Frederick accomplished in leukemias and lymphomas is possible in solid tumors today. There is no question about it. And we all need to have the courage to do it. Now, having said that, in the next few days, you will be encountering all kinds of innovative ideas. And those ideas will result in some wonderful things to collaborate with. And one of the very important developments in cancer in the last half a dozen years or so has been the advent of immunotherapy. And immunotherapy obviously is dear to all of our hearts because it addresses the challenges of individuality of cancers and challenges of widely disseminated disease. And we've done some major advances in this field with adult tumors. And of course, the challenge of childhood cancers is that they are known as cold tumors. Cold tumors. So what do cold tumors do? They require a next level of innovation in immunotherapy. And we're making some major strides today in addressing those. It was only about a couple of months ago, I toured the facility, the hospice center of the hematology hospital in Armenia. And there were 5 children in that center. Some of them were barely able to open their eyes. And I looked into their eyes, and I promised that we would do, as a collective group of people that have the tools available to us, we will do whatever it takes, and as quickly as it takes to conquer the problem. It's very difficult to look into the eyes of a child and say, you know, we cannot provide you with everything that's available that can cure your disease, potentially cure your disease, because the system will not allow us to do it. I think that is what requires courage, because you are the experts in the field, the system is not. And you must drive the process of cures as soon as possible. Time is not our friends, as these beautiful children expire in our hands. So I'd like to once again thank the organizers, the medical professionals of the Yerevan medical community, the oncology community, and I'd like to very much thank the wonderful organizers of this event who have done a terrific job of bringing this event to Armenia. Thank you very much.